Eversource customers, listen up. The company said on Twitter that Westport and Norwalk police have heard about scammers pretending to be Eversource. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julia Rose. Let's get right over to meteorologist Mike Cameron, where police say a 70-year-old woman is in critical condition after a two-car accident at Park and Zion Street. Part of Route 8 is closed right now after a car crash. Hundreds were killed during an ambush at a mosque on Friday. Egyptian military officials say they responded by attacking the hideouts of those responsible. Senator Bernie Sanders says he is shocked by the determination of Hillary Clinton's attempts to take him down. The town of Haverhill will be voting tomorrow on a 13% budget increase and a new town manager. Following a poor finish in the Super Tuesday's primaries, presidential candidate Ben Carson appears to be ending his campaign. And find out what came to town this weekend, bringing along one special person. News 7 starts right now. Now, the town of Linden can be combined into two parts, or a box within a box. You have the town of Linden and the village of Lindenville. Both work together, and for this study, the number of residents have been combined. The same is true for here. You have St. Johnsbury Center, the village of St. Johnsbury, and East St. Johnsbury Village, with a few more here and there. But together, they all make up the town of St. Johnsbury. We are told Mayor Mark Boughton is still recovering this morning after he collapsed during a GOP candidate's meet and greet in Avon last night. Sources tell Eyewitness News that the 54-year-old's face turned blue and he was frothing at the mouth. That's when Representative and Dr. Prasad Srinivasan started CPR and continued to until paramedics showed up.
Everybody was anxious waiting there. I said, listen, we are a family. We take care of each other. We would take care of anybody who needs our help.
This isn't the first medical scare for the gubernatorial candidate. Last summer, he had a non-cancerous tumor removed from behind his ear, and a month later, he rejoined the political scene. Now, other state officials on both sides of the aisle are sending him prayers. Hartford Mayor Luke Bronin tweeted, quote, "Keeping Mayor Mark in my thoughts tonight and wishing him a quick and full recovery." We will continue to follow this story for you on air and on the Channel 3 app. Julia Rose, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
Oh, it's simply gorgeous. Breathtaking.
Beautiful. Always is.
That's right. One of Vermont's best qualities is the colors the leaves produce in the fall.
I can't believe that, our fall foliage festival in East Burke, we were totally green, but since then it's been really good.
Owner of the Wildflower Inn, Jim O'Reilly, is still getting leaf peepers to his inn. People from all over New England, with all ages ranging from those thinking about retirement to little kids, are coming to this area to see the scenery. Even with the late bloom in foliage, visitors are still excited for some color. Some of those visitors are from California.
Every time you blink, it's a new picture postcard. This is one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
I would recommend this place to anybody that comes up.
Although the color is late this year, that is still not stopping people from coming to enjoy the Northeast Kingdom. Reporting for the Vermont Center for Community Journalism, I'm Julia Rose in Burke. Last night was quite a busy night in the streets of St. Johnsbury, where the St. J police were searching for an inmate who escaped from the Caledonia County work camp. Tonight we have an update on the search, as well as a look at the work camp and what may be happening in its future.
So at about 1:19 this afternoon, a subject that was on work crew working here at the town garage decided he didn't want to be on work crew anymore.
26-year-old William J. Blanchard escaped out of the bathroom window at the St. Johnsbury town garage yesterday. A security camera caught him climbing out with a town employee's sweatshirt.
After he fled up into the woods, he ditched some of his clothing and utilized the clothing that he had taken, and then continued to flee from there.
Multiple law enforcement agencies were called in to assist the St. Johnsbury Police in searching for Blanchard. Vermont State Police, Caledonia County Sheriff Department, and Lindenville Police, along with their canine units, spent the afternoon and early evening doing a ground search.
We picked up areas where we verified that the suspect probably was. I won't say that she was directly on him until we locate him and find out.
Along with a ground search, U.S. Customs sent over 2 helicopters. The first helicopter spent over an hour searching and was relieved by the second helicopter at 6 p.m. to fuel up.
It's getting to the area where he was so far ahead of us. The helicopter with their special equipment can cover more ground faster than myself and the dog can.
At 10:17 last night, St. Johnsbury Police Department called off the search for Blanchard. They, however, resumed the search this morning. Officials have said that it may be a possibility that Blanchard had help in disappearing so fast. But Chief Hood will not confirm that this is any more than a possibility.
No, because it's still early, and if I elaborate and put too much out, it means that we've narrowed things down, and we're not ready to narrow things down yet.
In recent months, the Caledonia County Work Camp, which you can see behind me, has been under discussion for possible closure. And after yesterday's escape, this may mean losing more than just one inmate.
I don't know. The governor already put in the proposal to have it shut down. I know that the Senate Appropriations Committee is it's kind of in their hands at this point as they mull over what the options are.
The work camp has been postponed until further notice.
We're going to be conducting a critical incident review, which will take a look at all the specifics of this case and the inmate involved. Part of that practice, part of that exercise will be to evaluate our policies and practices and security procedures to understand where there are vulnerabilities and where our areas of strengths are, and make any adjustments that we think would be appropriate given what we learned from that exercise.
There is no active search for Blanchard at this time. The St. Johnsbury police are still looking into leads. Touchette did state that when Blanchard is caught, quote, "We would expect that he would be charged with escape in the state of Vermont, and we would hope that the state's attorney prosecute that case." We will continue following the story and keep you up to date on our website, news7newslink.net, as well as our Facebook and Twitter.